everybody. Yeah, so just thinking about the cooking piece, and I want to make it as easy as possible for you, and I hope with these videos and the more we talk about it, I can kind of teach you some tricks of the trade that I've learned from my husband, and then also some kind of fast and easy things that I've kind of used to do just so that it is easier and you can whip things up, and when you do have time in the kitchen, you can kind of multitask so that things are ready and prepared in your refrigerator when you need them. I've kind of got a lot of things going on here for this first video. I'm just going to focus on the so mayo salad. I'm just gonna call it that because there will be kind of 3 ingredients that actually more like 5 ingredients that you can kind of switch in and out of. So it could be a tuna salad, it could be a chicken salad, it can be a canned salmon salad. Yeah. So your basic components of that salad are going to be celery. If you like crunch, it's not a must. I like crunch. Green onion, or if you don't have green onion, it can be diced onion. Green onion is going to be a little bit more subtle. Mayo. And I've got the Primal Kitchen mayo because it is one of the few pre-made mayonnaise that have quality fats in it. So it has avocado oil in it instead of some polyunsaturated fat, which you don't want a processed polyunsaturated fat to be consuming. That is not quality fat. So avocado oil is in this one. Olive oil could be one of those. You could make it at home, but when you're looking for pre-made mayonnaise, make sure it has quality oils. So that could be avocado oil, olive oil, or potentially coconut oil. I've not ever seen a pre-made, a store-bought mayo that has coconut oil in it. I'm assuming just because it's expensive and might have a little bit of coconut flavor to it. So, yeah, minimal ingredients: avocado oil, organic eggs, organic egg yolks, organic vinegar, sea salt, organic rosemary extract. So all of those ingredients are exactly what I would use to make it at home. But again, just to save time, this is easy. Chosen Foods is another store-bought brand that you can find at QFC, Costco sometimes. So, all right, so we've got our mayo. And again, if you roasted chicken and you have leftover chicken, you could totally use chicken. Today I am using canned tuna. And I'm going to do 2 cans. Again, you don't have to have any sort of rule. If you were doing 1 can, you could do a piece of celery, a green onion, or some diced, any type of onion. But really, again, it just depends on what kind of consistency you like. So the other component that I always like to put in my tuna or chicken salad is some sort of greenery. Typically, it's going to be a parsley, but I actually find that I use fresh cilantro at home way more frequently in other recipes than I would parsley. So usually if I buy fresh parsley, it's just going to go bad in my refrigerator. But if I buy cilantro, I'll use it on some tacos, I'll use it in some soups, or just, I don't know, I like cilantro, but it could totally be parsley. All right, so I'm just going to rinse all those ingredients and cut them. And you won't use a whole bunch of parsley. You know, I'd say maybe like a quarter of the bunch or somewhere in there, or, you know, which chopped up will probably end up being, you know, 3 tablespoons to a quarter cup. All right, so I've got a good quality knife, which I would recommend just, you know, for ease and safety. And I've got a cutting board. I'm gonna chop everything up. So, yeah, hopefully you can see that. So, you'll take the ends off, tops off, and, you know, you get to decide, but our green onions tend to be a little funky here in Missoula, so if any of it's weird and oozy, cut that part out. So one little tip that my husband has taught me after cutting my fingertips so many times is that you've got a claw. You want to form this claw. So you just kind of bring your fingertips to the item to keep it still, and then you tuck your fingertips under so that your kind of just beyond the knuckle. I don't know what part of that finger, what part you of the finger that's called, but it just kind of bringing it out helps protect your fingertips. And it can allow you to chop a little bit faster too than if you're not protecting your fingertips. Yeah, and so as I've gotten more comfortable in the kitchen, I have been able to move away from recipes in dishes that I do make more frequently and just kind of have down a little bit better. I can eyeball it. So you've got your green onion, you're going to take your celery. With your celery and carrot ends, if you're using carrot, you can save the ends for making your own chicken bone broth, which I'll put a recipe out at some point. So I just cut it in half, the celery, so just that my chunks are a little bit smaller. You don't need to do that if you want a bigger chunk or short on time. Make it easy. And because I'm doing 2 cans of tuna, I'm going for a larger batch here. I've got 2 green onion, 2 ribs of celery. But again, personal preference. Sorry. That was a lazy claw. Hopefully I can find a way to fast forward through this part. And this celery is not in the best of condition, which is fine. Like, I just am looking for the crunch of it in my tuna salad. So it's kind of a good way to hide vegetables that maybe aren't in the best condition. All right. And with your cilantro, you are going to just get the leaves that are in good condition. You'll go through all of them like that, and then you could potentially throw them in your salad just like that, or if you don't want gigantic leaves of cilantro stuck in your teeth, you could dice it up, okay?